Hi everybody, it's Az here from Heel vs Babyface, and I've decided to take me a little bit of a holiday for my 101 video today to the sandy shores of Ahn'Qiraj, because one of my subscribers said, Az, why didn't you go solo Cthulhu? Well, okay, no problem. Now, it's not exactly the fight that I wanted to bring you, and rather ironically, another one of my subscribers said in the video for Razorgore, they were sort of harking back to the days that heroic raiding guilds would try any tactic whatsoever and any exploit they could get their hands on when trying to kill Razorgore. And the fight I wanted to show you would have technically been an exploit, because as it stood pre-patch 5.1, you couldn't solo Cthulhu because of its stomach phase, which we'll see a little bit later on in the video. It would zap you down into its stomach because nobody was up top, because you were fighting it solo, duh. It would assume that the raid had wiped, and anybody that was left in its stomach, it would instantly kill. And you didn't have time to get out of the stomach to get back up. So what you had to do previously was drag another raid boss to Cthulhu, believe it or not. And that way, when you got zapped down in the stomach, in the second or so it took Cthulhu to kill you, the other raid boss would technically evade. And because you can't evade raid bosses, it would then zap you out of the stomach instantly and straight to that second raid boss which you had dragged along with you. So cheeky stuff, but that was the way round it. This time round, Blizzard have decided to implement a stacking debuff in the stomach. So if you stand in the green bile, which you can see all around the place there, you'll start to get stacks of that debuff. And they do tick relatively hard. It seems as if they're percentage based, depending on your HPs, as opposed to just specific damage. But the more the stacking debuff increases, the higher the damage you take. And look, I'm probably on about 25% because I got zapped down to the stomach in relatively quick succession of each other. So if you're not careful, then there is a chance that you might die. So really, instead of dicking around with the claws and the tentacles like I was doing in the stomach, just bounce yourself out of the acid, get onto dry land as quickly as you can, and then get to that little circle that you saw me stand on. You'd see the ground would start to bobble at your feet, and it would then zap you up in the air and throw you out back to the Cthulhu fight. Now we're going to see that in all its entirety here. So here we are in the stomach acid. I need to try and get out of it as quickly as I can. So I'm getting onto this dry land here. Currently got 2 stacks of debuff on me, taking around 44k a tick. Now it's 3 and it's gone up to 66. And the previous 2 times, I think I let it get to 4, and it was starting to tick for 88. So it's only got 88k, 66k, 44k. It does begin to add up quite a lot, so just be very careful. Now, the eye tentacles, nothing to worry about. They hardly damage you, but their eye beam does slow you down, so it might just annoy you fractionally. So you can kill them, you can not kill them. It's entirely up to yourself. But other than that, Cthulhu starts to say regular damage, and you should be absolutely tickety-boo. Now, I personally have all the gear that you can get from Ahn'Qiraj. You remember, you can start collecting the idols and the scarabs and the body parts from some of the raid bosses, and then you can do the quests, which are just after the first boss to get your sexy Ahn'Qiraj gear. And you can also get the Eye of Cthulhu. So if you never managed to do this quest pre-patch 501, which personally I never did, I can do it now. So all you have to do is find the eye in your inventory, click onto the quest and accept it. Round the corner to the right hand side, you'll find 3 NPCs. You can just hand the quest into them there, as I'm doing now. They will give you a further quest to nip over to the Caverns of Time, and then you can get yourself a little trinket or so. When I say trinket, I mean it in its literal sense, not trinket as in Blizzardy trinket. Yeah, whatever, you get my drift. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed Cthulhu 101. Please do like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter, and also please do like my Facebook. And I shall be back with some more stuff very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.